What's going on, fellow YouTubers? It's been a minute. Just want to do a real quick video before I head out to work. So I just want to show you what happened to my innovative marine 40-gallon tank, and pretty much what I did with the 40-gallon breeder, right? So pretty much the 40-gallon breeder is already set. As you can see, it is a Peninsula style tank. So I got my, I guess let's start from top to bottom, right? I got my hanging LED lights. I got two 32s, and going down here, I got my 2 Nero 5 from the old tank. And on the front of that, I have the J-Bow. I think that's SLW 10. No, 20. That's the SLW 20. So pretty much a lot of the equipment merged from the old setup to the new. The only difference is I added one more LED light, which is the Hydro 32. What else did I get new? The bar, the hanging bar is new. Everything else is pretty much, from the old setup. And let's see what else is new. Oh, what's new over here and what I like the most, let's go at the bottom real quick, is the manifold. So as I mentioned before, a lot of the equipment are from the old setup. I have one pump that is, well, you see two pumps because I'm working on swapping the Fiji Cube pump to the J-Bow. But for now, I'm letting it run and go from there. So I have one pump that is running up to that check valve all the way across to the first manifold. The first manifold is that top right there. That goes to the first reactor for my GFO and carbon. It's a 2-in-1, and then it goes straight into the tank right there, as you see. The second manifold is for my chillers, so it's constantly running. It's constantly running, and it loops all the way back to the first chamber where the filter sock is. As you see, I'm using the hefty red cup, as my filter holder, and I'm using cotton balls as my filters. One of the filter, what do you call it? Filtration. So that's what I'm using right now. I'm just regular cotton balls, which lasts me for about a week, and that's it. So what I really do like about this setup is, one, I'm only using one pump, the same pump that I use from my old aquarium, which is my old setup, which is the Fiji Cube, and eventually I'm going to use my J-Bow return pump. And it's strong enough that I can have a nice flow. I can have a nice flow in the tank, and also I have a nice flow in the tank, and also I have a nice amount of horsepower for the reactor and the chiller. So that's what I have going on right now. Also, another new thing that was added is the Neptune. I know I talk a lot of trash about Neptune product. Right now it is on a setup in a testing mode for me. I did had a problem a couple of days ago where the internet just turned off for whatever reason. I got an alert that the internet is offline, and then after a couple of seconds it went back online. I don't know if it has something to do with the Apex OS, right? I don't know if it's the AOS, Apex operating system firmware update. It could have been. I'm not really too sure about that, but it did went off for me for a couple of seconds, and after that went back on. So I still have a lot of programming to do on the EB824. EB824. I still gotta do, what if then this, what if then this, right? So that's what I gotta do on the Neptune product. So that's the second part that's new. Other than that, everything else is the same. I'm still using the old J-Bow dosing pump. What else? So this is a brand new. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a brand new sump. This is the Fiji Cube 24, which is actually a lot better than my Fiji 20. It all depends on you guys and how you guys want to set up your own stuff, right? And another brand new stuff is obviously the tank and the stand. What I really like about my setup is that I'm able to see everything that's happening right now. I'm able to see day and night what's going on at the bottom of the tank, which I am very highly addicted. It's more on what's going on down here rather than what's happening up there, right? So that's what's going on here. Mind you, this two black percola clowns, I am rehoming it. So if anybody interested, just let me know. Rehoming is another word for selling it, right? I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. So if anybody interested with a mama and papa percola clowns, hit me up. We'll figure out a nice price for you if you guys are interested on it. And that's pretty much it. That's what's going on here. I'm highly in love with my setup. I like it. I wouldn't do anything better. I got this acrylic glass that my kids can't do anything when I'm not around. They can't throw stuff in there, not unless they go through here. So I have an acrylic on the front, or this is the left side of the tank because this is the Peninsula style. That's the front right there. That's another acrylic, and that's the back right there. I'm going to put an acrylic there. So I really, really like this setup. I love it. One motor runs everything. The second motor here is the protein skimmer, which just creates bubbles on the tank, and the rest is just up here where it creates waves for the tank. So long story short, I guess I'm too long for this quick update, right? So brand new stuff is the Hydra, the Apex, the stand, the see-through glass. And so far as coral wise, let's see what we got going on here. Let me just turn off the light. Hold on. All right, so I turned off the light in here. So what we got here is I have a Grandmaster Krakatoa. This one piece on the left actually just walk across from the right one, so it's just sitting by itself. So it might be, hopefully that grows, it multiplies on the rock, and I can start, selling them as well. That's my hammer right there. Everything is actually the same corals that was from my cube went to the Peninsula style tank, right? So the only thing that I added is that Philippine mimic yellow tang. So that's what I added into my system. Plus I also have, I believe I have the, if you could see, I have the yellow watchman goby right there. That's an add-on to the tank. I don't know where my bicolor, oh there you go, that's my bicolor blenny, Midas blenny. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's not too happy, he's scared. Normally his yellow is halfway through up his belly, and the blue color is from the belly up to his face, so I'm not sure what happened there. Anyways, going back to the corals, that's my two acants. I forgot which type they are, but as you could see, they're fluffy. These two are my, oh, it's looking nice. Looking nice. Look at that. These two are my Bill Murray SPS. Back there, the red one is my bubblegum Digi. I hope this is the golden rod. I'm not too sure yet. I gotta wait a couple of more months, see if the color comes out. And this is the Cali Tort that came from my old tank. I believe this one small piece right here is the pink lemonade. I haven't seen the pink yet, or maybe this is just a PC rainbow. I'm not sure, but I did raise up my lightings to see if, you know, they would change colors as well, just like this one. The colors are changing. And this is the Kung Pao Monty. It's doing great. It's spreading as well. As you previously have seen my old video, I have GSPs on the back wall of my tank. So this is the back wall of my tank. Let me just that's the back wall of my tank. So I'm hoping that the GSP can spread throughout the overflow and as well as the bottom glass. What else I got there? This is my old buddy friend, Holy Grail Torch. She has been doing all right. The heads have been multiplying, so I'm happy that she's happy and leaving it there. All my torches are doing quite all right. Very happy. One torch is not, which is the Tiger Torch. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna leave it there and hopefully, you know, it comes back to life. If not, it is what it is. You know, we lose some, we gain some, right? Alrighty. Now this is the front of the tank. As you see, I have the rocks. All those rocks are lined in the center as much as I can, so the fish has, so, you know, some nice swimming space in the tank. So these are my torches. I know this came from Lynn. This torch right here is the gold torch. I'm not sure if this is the 21 tail or that. I know actually this is my New York Knicks torch. I'm not sure if this is the 21 tail or that one. I forgot the name, but they're all doing good and happy, so I'm happy that they're doing all right. That's my Jawbreaker mushroom right there, and that's my Sunkist Bounce mushroom. That's what we got over there. All right, so let me just zoom out a bit. So that's what my tank looks like from the front, and at the bottom of the sump, that's what it looks like as well. It is very easy for me to do maintenance because I have the left, front, and right available for me to just open. So I really like the setup. It acts like a room divider between the living room and the dining room. So I really like it. I love it. I really love the setup. So I wouldn't ask for anything more or less. Just that, you know, I'm hoping they thrive and everything grows accordingly, right? So this is my little dumping area. So a lot of the fishes go in here once in a while and they just chill. And then they go back to their merry way and just swim across. So let me just move the chair back. So yeah, guys, so this is my little pride and joy at the bottom, you know, for the hobby, as a hobbyist aquarist. If you look at the protein skimmer, that little piece that's connected a tube, that was the piece that was connected at the bottom of that tube. That one right there, the black piece was actually connected here. So I cut a piece and put a heavy duty adhesive and just glued this to the CO2 scrubber, which I have back there. So I have the CO2 scrubber hanging back there. I also have my carbon GFO hanging back there, and I have nothing else. And I'm using alkalinity Red Sea and All for Reef and Fuel as a food supplement for, instead of using Red Sea, what's that? Coral RX, whatever it is, I forgot. But that's my simple setup. I like it. It's convenient for me. It works well for me as far as maintenance goes. I wouldn't ask for anything more or less. One pump does it all. That's my biggest thing for me. And the acrylic see-through glass works perfect for me. That way I can see through it day and night, and also protect, my sump from being invaded of all sorts of baby stuff and kid stuff, right? So that's what I got going on. And here, so far, everything else is as is. I haven't done any water change. This started, I would officially say this setup was done during Mother's Day. So I'm gonna try not to do any water change because I have, All for Reef as well as Red Sea alkalinity doing the work for me. So it's just my RO water back there, right? My 3-gallon RO water back there, which is not consuming a lot, which is good. And that's it. So yeah, this has been a long update already. So I'm just gonna, leave it to as it is. Happy reefing, everybody. Stay cool, have fun, chill out, and enjoy the rest of your week, and have a great weekend. Happy reefing, y'all.